IQ, RJ Grimes. After the first game, you said, okay, they had an off night. After tonight, it's a problem. It's a problem. They have got to step up. There's an APB out on those guys. If they don't step up, I'm not so sure about their success in this series.
It's probably not going to happen because of the way this offense is designed for certain players. I don't want to see RJ take more shots than Grimes. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
It's time. Like, I don't want to see RJ Barrett take 13 shots to Grimes' 2. I don't like that ratio. I don't like the way this offense is going. And I don't like the way we're just going away from Grimes just because he misses a shot or two.
Yeah.
Like, get him in rhythm, man.
With RJ's game, because he has no intermediate game and the Cavs excel at taking away what he does best, I don't see him succeeding in this series if he can't shoot. Because then he's just going to be forcing inside with the Twin Towers in there. He's not going to be successful, man.
That's what I'm saying. You're making my point, because if we know this, then the head coach has to make the tough decision and say, we're not going to get you 13 shots.
Yeah.
There's only 2 other ways that I see him succeeding in this series. Only 2 other ways. If you're not going to, like you just said, this is a tough matchup because his game is in the paint and he has the Twin Towers waiting for him.
That's
right. You're not going to ask RJ to all of a sudden turn into Paul Pierce, Jimmy Butler, Kawhi in the mid-range.
We've been looking for that for 4 years. It ain't there yet.
Yeah, he's not there yet. So there's only 2 ways to make him effective offensively in this series. You're gonna put the ball in his hands into a playmaker, run pick and rolls with Mitchell Robinson, and run some actions with him being a playmaker, or you're gonna have him stand in the corner and pray that he hits corner threes. I had a lot of disagreements with that when I posted that, and I said that Quickley was my X factor because, and I get it too. I understand it. There was a lot of confidence in that. You know, JD is another guy because we know what we're going to get from Quickley. But my angle to that was he's my X factor because he's the one player I feel like after our core guys, he's the one player that the Knicks can't afford to have a bad series.
Correct.
And right now, he's having a bad series and he's having a terrible series. And you're seeing the effects to that, not only the pressure it puts on Brunson, because as you mentioned, it gives us no other playmaker or shot creators.
Right.
And so now Quickley, tonight's game it was bad. And if I'm Thibodeau, you have to consider now the way that the Cavaliers are playing Quickley. You might have to look for a lot of Brunson Quickley minutes and put Quickley as the off guard.
Yeah.
And see if he can get spacing that way and go a little bit smaller, maybe put Grimes at the 3 and start taking some minutes away from RJ.